Alright, so I just got this Compact Hulk today, and I figured let's look on YouTube, see if there's any good reviews of it. Nope, there wasn't. All the reviews I thought sucked. So I figured this would be a good opportunity for me to not talk shit, or not talk too much shit about my fellow YouTubers or the product. I figured now would be the time that I actually get a jump on Shart, Bug, X-Manny, because all those guys do some really good reviews. I figured now would be the time to beat them to the punch and actually do a good review and not talk too much shit. But then I'm curious, out of those three guys, how many of those guys do you think could do a good review? I'm pretty sure Shart can. Bug definitely can. X-Manny, he's no longer an accessory. He's now a necessity to do a good review. Let's check this shit out.
It's not the first time I've seen the side of you. I'm through, and now you're walking on such a thin line, and I'm about to lose my nerve when all of this has cost me so much. Now leaving in the dust everything we had, you threw it away, and I have wasted too much.
Alright, I'm going to try to steal a little bit from each one of those reviewers to do this video. We're going to go ahead and start from X-Manny and do a little story time. To do the Compound Hulk, you need the Green Hulk. You also need the Red Hulk, but we're not going to get to that. You start off with the Green Hulk, and the Green Hulk fought a guy named Zemu. And Zemu has mind control. It doesn't work on the Green Hulk. It does work on the Red Hulk, but it doesn't work on the Green Hulk. So the Green Hulk kicked his ass. So let's get them out of here. And so then the Red Hulk comes around, you know, kicking dude's ass, taking names. And Zemu drops in, and then he beats the shit out of the Red Hulk because his mind control works on the Red Hulk, so he can make the Red Hulk punch himself in the head. So then the Zemu kicked his ass. And so then these two motherfuckers were like, hey, we need to whoop this dude's ass. And so this dude summoned a bunch of monsters. I was going to pull down a bunch of monsters, but then you just would go, that's not a monster. That's like Bone, or that's Godzilla, or that's whatever. So he summons a bunch of monsters. They power these two down for the comic book a little bit. And then they fight a bunch of monsters, and the monsters are kind of kicking their ass or whatever. Then these guys end up beating the shit out of the monsters. And so then he, Zemu, summons this guy called Claw, which it's the fucking Grey Hulk. But they call him Claw. I don't know why they call him Claw. He looks just like this. Well, you take this off, and he looks just like this. And then he comes down, and he's the Grey Hulk, but they call him Claw. And then he's like super tough. And then this guy is whooping their ass. And then they're like gonna destroy they're gonna destroy everything. This fucking guy, the Grey Hulk, he's gonna destroy everything. So then this little guy, Impossible Man, has to step in, and he goes, wait a second, you guys are getting your fucking ass handed to you. I'm gonna help you guys out. And what this little twisted fucker does is he takes a Red Hulk and Green Hulk, because the Red Hulk and Green Hulk hate each other, and he puts these two into the Compound Hulk, which I thought was really stupid, but really, really amazing all at the same time. And so when he combines them, now he's like super crazy tough, and now he can whoop Claw's ass, which is basically the Grey Hulk, which I don't understand why they used him as Claw and call him a Grey Hulk. Maybe that's something, I'm sure Shannon will tell me how bad I screwed up on this story. So he kicks his ass, and then he comes back down to let them know what's good. So he summons a dragon, and I was thinking I could pull out like Fin Fang Foom or something like that. He summons a dragon. The dragon can breathe fire to fuck these dudes up, to fuck this dude up. And they grab the dragon, he breathes fire, and he blows a fire on Zemu. And then Zemu is just like a metal skeleton underneath. So he's not dead. He gets his ass kicked, and he goes away. And there is your story time. You're welcome. Hopefully that wasn't too painful. Let me know in the comments if you want me just to go back to talking shit. We'll take a quick look at this thing, and we'll take a quick look at the other ones. articulation, we're definitely not doing that stupid shit because it's the same thing that they've been doing forever. So it's purple pants. They painted it black. I was wondering if they're going to use two different plastics and glue them together. They didn't. It looks like it's green plastic and purple plastic, but they did a really good job painting this to where you can't really tell. Like, I don't see any, I don't know. They did a really good job of it. I'm really excited to get this. When they were making this, when they made this body mold, we were like, all right, how many Hulks are they going to give us? Because you know they're not going to make a really good body mold like this and only give it to us once. So this is how many times they've given this to us. They've also did Mysterio. I was sitting here talking to my boy Broccoli. I was like, how many times do you think they're going to give us this? And we were like, well, we're definitely getting the Green Hulk. Then they gave us two Green Hulks. And I was like, well, they kind of came up on us. They got us from one extra. Of course they're going to give us a Red Hulk. Of course they're going to give us a Gray Hulk. They gave us a Mr. Fix-It, but I thought that was totally different, so I'm not even going to add that. And then they gave us Mysterio, which I'm like, it was kind of like, I was kind of like, man, that's not really what he looks like. Then I looked it up, and you can find a picture just like them. I'll review him later or just bulk him up. I got a bunch of, like, Marvel Legends exclusives that I'm stacking up. I'm going to kill all those in one video because I don't want to waste your guy with your time with a one-figure review, even though this is a one-figure review. So that's basically it. You need this guy. I've already checked. He's going for about, I don't know, 40 bucks on eBay. If I didn't have him at this point, I would gladly spend 40 bucks to get him. Back in the day, this was an accessory. Now, if you're lucky, you get this as an accessory. I know it sucks. You kind of expect shit like this. They used to give you fully articulated action figures as accessories. They came with a really shitty Human Torch with like ball joints. I'm pretty sure I stuck him in the package and gave him back to Walmart. But this is something amazing. When he first came in, he presented himself as like a big giant like Hulk. And so the Red Hulk kind of thought he was a Green Hulk. But he didn't really look like the Green Hulk. I guess he did if he wore purple and had an egg head. That's it. Let me know if you like the video. If not, I'm just going to go back to talking shit. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go back to talking shit. This isn't my style of video. Like always, guys, let's go, Brandon.